Good morning. Crisis always provides us with an opportunity to self-analyze, to learn, solve problems, invent solutions, and ignore the status quo. To say that UB North has been provided this opportunity would be an understatement. However, we have also been fortunate to have a leader that believes in our institution, in our people, and has set forth a vision that pushes all of us to believe in our campus and each other. It is on behalf of this leader, Dr. Ian Strawn, our campus president, and the University of the Bahamas North family that I welcome all of you here today. To Senator the Honorable Kirkland Russell and all government officials, thank you for your presence with us today, and thank you for the support that you continue to show our national university. A special welcome to our newly elected chair of the University of the Bahamas Board of Trustees, Mrs. Allison Maynard Gibson. Mrs. Maynard Gibson continues to be a trailblazer, an exemplary model for women as well as all individuals in our country. As the first woman chair of the University Board of Trustees, we are grateful for the wealth of knowledge and enthusiasm she will bring to this role. We trust that as the first, she will set the standard for future women to lead in this seat. We also welcome our Vice Chair, Mr. Peter Whitehead, a distinguished business person who has served on the UB Board of Trustees, and all members of the University Board of Trustees with us today. A warm virtual welcome to Mrs. Daniela Carrera, Country Representative for the Inter-American Development Bank, and her team present with us today. The support and trust of your team has brought us to this pivotal moment. To University of the Bahamas President Dr. Rodney Smith, members of the university's Administrative Council, and colleagues from University of the Bahamas Oaksville campus, welcome back to the North. We are especially happy to have you after being separated for a significant amount of time due to the global pandemic. To all members of the media, welcome and thank you. Our institution has pledged itself to advance and expand access to higher education, promote academic freedom, drive national development, and build character through teaching, learning, research, scholarship, and service. Our announcement today aligns with this pledge and our strategic plan. Providing remarks today will be Dr. Ian Strawn, Campus President, University of the Bahamas North, Dr. Rodney Smith, President, University of the Bahamas, Mistress Allison Maynard Gibson, QC and Chair of the Board of Trustees of the University of the Bahamas, Mrs. Daniela Carrera, Inter-American Development Bank Country Representative, and Senator the Honorable Kirkland Russell from the Bahamas government. Without any further delay, we will begin with a prayer from Reverend Dr. Keith Russell, a member of the UB Board of Trustees, followed by remarks. There will be a moment for questions and answers, which will conclude with official photos being taken. I now welcome Reverend Dr. Keith Russell to the podium.
Good morning. Let us pray. O Lord our God, creator and sustainer of the vast expanse of the universe, how excellent is your name. We are grateful to be alive in this another day that you have made. We rejoice and we are glad that you continue to allow your perpetual light to shine upon us in this sun-kissed archipelago. As we gather here on this momentous occasion, we pause to thank you for orchestrating this moment and ask again for your continued divine guidance. Thank you for the gift. Now grant us new wisdom, creativity, and vision as we engage in this significant technical cooperation between the University of the Bahamas and Inter-American Development Bank. Bless bountifully this new UB board. Remind us always of our collective responsibility and that many hands together make for lighter work. As we continue to journey into this uncharted region that is now our new reality in the aftermath of Hurricane Dorian, be a lamp to our feet and a light unto our pathway. Grant us a determined mind to work, sparking innovation and entrepreneurship for Grand Bahama. We pause too in this magnificent day that you have made to give thanks for the extraordinary gift of a new location for UB North. We give thanks for all of the human hands and hearts and minds that you have guided in bringing this location into being. We offer to you we offer it to you now, to your caring oversight and sustaining power. May those eager, searching, dreaming souls over the coming years that will call UB North their temporary home be inspired there. May they be nurtured there in becoming responsible citizens of our community and world. Grant also that our new home be a space of safety and comfort, a place of conducive to learning and establishing lifelong friendships. May your spirit of peace and love and justice infuse the atmosphere and permeate the hearts and minds and souls of those who will traverse those hallowed grounds for a season. May a spirit of camaraderie and shared commitment to excellence be developed and encouraged always. And now, Lord, lead us beside those still waters. Restore our souls and lead us in the pathways of justice. Allow goodness and mercy to abide with us. Let this gathering be enlightening, inspiring, and fruitful. And when we shall leave this gathered space, grant that we may never leave your divine presence. In the name of Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Dr. Russell. I now invite Campus President Dr. Strawn to bring remarks.
I always have to stand a little straighter after Keith Russell prays. And I thank you, my brother, for that wonderful prayer this morning. Good morning, everyone. The University of the Bahamas exists to advance the cause of the Bahamian people. This was the vision that animated the founders in 1974. Since then, UB has prepared thousands of Bahamians to participate productively in national life. Its graduates sit in seats of authority, responsibility, and influence across the country in every field of endeavor. Many have left our shores and are excelling on the world stage, proving that Bahamians have no lack of intellect, no lack of imagination, no lack of talent, and can contribute fulsomely to the human story. UB North was created to bring access to opportunity to a population separated by 100 miles of sea from the centers of education, government, and discourse. Since the late 1970s, it has afforded those in the North a space to grow, to better themselves, and to pursue the Bahamian dream. In recent years, UB North has faced great adversity. Indeed, Grand Bahama and Abaco have suffered under twin catastrophes. First Hurricane Dorian, and now COVID. But there is one thing that defines the North, and that is perseverance. And today, we start a new chapter in the life of our institution. This technical cooperation agreement with the Inter-American Development Bank, intended to spark innovation and entrepreneurship in Grand Bahama, constitutes a combined $1 million commitment by our institutions over the next 3 years to train, coach, and inspire our citizens. Participants will be empowered to confidently start the businesses they've dreamed of starting and to expand the reach, versatility, and resilience of their existing businesses by harnessing digital technology. The boot camps, incubators, and courses offered will make available to our citizens at a crucial moment of high unemployment much needed opportunities to retool, to gain valuable skills that will allow them to participate in the fast-changing global economy. These courses will allow them to become more marketable, more competitive, and to be masters of their own fate through entrepreneurship. The skills gap and our lack of diversity are key weaknesses of the Bahamian economy, but this initiative seeks to tackle these head-on. By doing so, we improve Grand Bahama's profile as a magnet for future investment. The University of Bahamas North today places the first building block for a new future. After the creation of the Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation precipitated by this grant, there will come the establishment of UB North's Business Incubator. And after the incubator will come the creation of programs in entrepreneurship, computer science, operations management, electrical engineering, civil and mechanical engineering, marine and environmental science, and sustainable innovation. Our goal is to establish UB North as the STEM campus of the UB system, drawing students from across the archipelago, the region, and the world to centers of academic excellence. The end result will not simply be higher enrollment, revenue growth, and prestige for UB, but a stronger nation, made stronger by the innovation and insight of its national university, a university committed to tackling our most pressing development challenges. It will take strategic planning, focused action, fruitful partnerships with local and multinational organizations, and fundraising. We are capable and ready for action. Shakespeare once wrote, "There is a tide in the affairs of men, which taken at the flood leads on to fortune. Omitted, all the voyage of their life is bound in shallows and in miseries. On such a full sea we are now afloat, and we must take the current when it serves." Today we float on a full sea of opportunity, potential, and perfect timing, and sailing that sea will lead us to a more prosperous Commonwealth if we act now. Thank you to our partner in this venture, the Inter-American Development Bank, and thank you to the UB North team who continues to work day and night for the people of the Northern Bahamas. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my pleasure to invite the founding president and CEO of the University of the Bahamas, Rodney David Smith.
Thank you, President Strawn. Good morning, everybody. This is indeed a glorious day. Allow me to repeat that the University of the Bahamas' mission is to advance and expand access to higher education, promote academic freedom, drive national development, and build character through teaching, learning, research, scholarship, and service. We view partnerships with national and international agencies, as demonstrated here today, as an essential part of carrying out this very mission. UB, as a national institution, must be open to engaging in meaningful discussions and partnerships with international agencies that help us further our mission while focusing efforts toward attaining our national development goals. Today, we are extremely pleased to continue along these lines in developing our partnership with the Inter-American Development Bank by announcing this Sparking Innovation and Entrepreneurship in Grand Bahama project. Throughout my presidency, the IDB has been a constant partner with the University of the Bahamas. And it has been a rewarding partnership bearing much fruit for the advancement of our country. This project and the $500,000 grant continues that wonderful relationship. I must thank the IDB for this current project on behalf of the university and for the people of Grand Bahama. We at the university have long envisioned a business and an entrepreneurship incubator at the UB North campus as a part of the campus's growth and for the benefit of Grand Bahama. The creation of the Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation is our vision realized. It will become a birthplace of innovation. I thank IDB Country Representative Daniela Carrera Marquis, IDB Private Sector Consultant and Compete Caribbean Liaison Tyran Thompson, and Savante Pearson for working with the IDB UB North team in making this grant a success. I thank my colleagues, especially Campus President Dr. Ian Strawn, Dr. Andrew Moxie, Dean of Faculty, and Ms. Keturah Bab, Director of Advancement, for leading this initiative on behalf of the university. I look forward to the great success of this project. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Smith, for the work that you have done at the university that has allowed us to deepen our relationships with agencies such as the Inter-American Development Bank. I am very pleased to invite our next speaker to the podium, the newly elected chair of the UB Board of Trustees, Mrs. Allison Maynard Gibson.
Good morning, everybody. I accept the order of protocol already established But I would especially, if you would allow me, to acknowledge the presence of Senator Russell here this morning, and by online means, Mrs. Daniela Carrera Marquis. And I want to say that certainly this is an example of what of 3 T's that are involved in the concept this morning: technical cooperation, technology, and cooperation. We certainly this morning here have that example. If today were the 4th of February 2025, I would be saying that we, members of the Board of Trustees of the University of the Bahamas, are delighted to thank the Inter-American Development Bank, and especially Mrs. Daniela Carrera Marquis, for her vision that led to the signing of a technical cooperation agreement on the 4th of February 2022, 3 years ago. Among other successes, that foresight led to, this is me talking in 2025 now, 600 people participating in an incubation program, participants in the program getting good paying jobs in the tech sector because they received enhanced digital training, more than 300 people starting their own businesses, UB North creating more than 25 accredited courses to stimulate digital entrepreneurship and innovation, and the annual Grand Bahama Tech Expo becoming the most significant tech expo in the region. Ladies and gentlemen, the presence here today, on the 4th of February 2022, of so many members of the Board of Trustees, and might I ask them to please stand so that we can acknowledge them. It's a sacrificial job to be on the Board of Trustees. We're not being paid, and we're here to support the university and our country. Look how many have come down just for this moment. Thank you, colleague trustees. So their presence here today, the Ministry of Grand Bahama, the IDB, the Grand Bahama Port Authority, all demonstrate the significance of this moment. The partnership that we celebrate today, created by a $500,000 grant from the IDB and a matching commitment from UB, will transform UB North, Grand Bahama, and the Bahamas. The Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation at UB North will stimulate micro, small, and medium-sized business ownership and increase the capacity of Bahamians to soar in the digital realm, ensuring our competitiveness nationally and internationally. These successes will fuel our economic future. This is why the investment from IDB is so important. I congratulate you, Dr. Strawn, and your team, who have already demonstrated resilience, and that you are prepared to innovate or disrupt to showcase the indomitable Bahamian spirit. And I acknowledge that Dr. Rodney Smith and his team have encouraged this enterprise. Thank you, Mr. President. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the University of the Bahamas and the university community, I thank the Inter-American Development Bank and Daniela Carrera in particular for her leadership. I'm also especially grateful for the efforts of our entire UB North community in this partnership. And I look forward to us in 2025 celebrating the successes that I mentioned earlier in my speech this morning, and to UB North becoming the leading regional training center for innovation, technology, and digital entrepreneurship. Thank you very much.
Mrs. Maynard Gibson, we share in your vision for 2025 for UB North and for our beloved university. Thank you. Coming next to bring remarks is Mrs. Daniela Carrera Marquis, Country Representative of the Inter-American Development Bank, who has partnered with UB North to make this vision a reality for our country.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can we turn it up a bit?
Okay.
1 second, let's turn it up, the volume a bit.
Sorry, I don't know if you can see me or can you hear me?
We can see you. We can hear you.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. And I apologize I'm not there. I had a little problem with my COVID exam, so I was not able to fly. But as was mentioned, at least we have the means to do it digitally. So I'm very happy to at least being able to be here. In the morning after the University of the Bahamas for partnering with us in this program, Sparking Innovation and Entrepreneurship for the Grand Bahama. We all know that the importance of this digital world, technology, and the capacity to overcome some of the barriers that the COVID pandemic has put in place over the last 2 years and continues to do. And obviously, I'm a big example of that today. So this opportunity becomes
Somebody's got to tell her that she's got to say it
and
again.
have that with founders life and to be able to overcome the barriers of the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic have had immense success and have been able to create and expand their businesses and overcome some of the barriers that were imposed over all of us. So with this program, with this innovation and entrepreneurship program, we see the opportunity for more Bahamians and more Bahamian businesses to have the chance to develop the skills and ideas to thrive in this global digital arena. For us, for the IDB Group, this partnership with the University of the Bahamas aligns perfectly well with our Vision 2025. And this vision for the IDB, both in Latin America and the Caribbean, aims to support a more resilient recovery by focusing on 5 priority areas, all of which actually touch this partnership that we are starting with the university today. We're talking about regional integration, talking about support for small and medium enterprises, promotion of the digital economy, and the prioritization of gender and climate change response. So this technology-focused project has the potential to impact all of these areas, and we are very, very proud to support this endeavor. The contribution of the 500,000 further cements our commitment to drive innovation for inclusion while improving the social, economic, and environmental conditions of the most vulnerable. I'm not going to take a lot of your time because being digital has its inconveniences, but we wanted to highlight a few of the things that we see in the coming months and obviously throughout the whole partnership, and that we hope is just the beginning. But we're going to be seeing over the next few months, a cadre of well-trained technical professionals ready to take their place in high potential areas of the market. We hope to see more digitally savvy tech workers who will ignite the start of ecosystem. We want to see the linkages to the private sector and to the regional and international opportunities. We want to see entrepreneurial and innovation support to 500 graduates of the Entrepreneurship Bootcamp program, of which 50% are targeted to be women. And we want to see more business model competitors, design thinking innovations and workshops, entrepreneurship speaker series, and a shift of culture in the promotion of an adaptation to digital technologies. So I just want to say thanks everyone for participating here. Thanks for the University of the Bahamas. We do hope that this is just the beginning of a continuation of this work over the years. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Carrera Marquis, for joining us virtually. Bringing final remarks today will be Senator the Honorable Kirkland Russell on behalf of the Government of the Bahamas.
Before I begin, I know we got the good Reverend Dr. Keith Russell here. And you know, as church people, normally when you hear a prophecy, normally you would make some noise, whether by making a shout or hand clapping. That is what we would normally do in the churches. And only QC, Ms. Allison Maynard Gibson, could tell us of the prophecy of UB 3 years into the future. And so I believe that we should all accept that prophecy and give it a round of applause. I must acknowledge Dr. Rodney Smith, President and CEO, would have taken the time to be with us here in Grand Bahama. Miss Lady Allison Maynard Gibson, QC, Chairman of the Board of Trustees and all the trustees, and Dr. Ian Strawn, President of the Northern Campus, as well as Dr. Daniela Carrera, IDB. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today, we are here to bring welcome news to the people of Grand Bahama. Help and hope are here. As a country, we are embarking on a new era of transformation, and this historic technical cooperation agreement between the University of the Bahamas, UB, and the Inter-American Development Bank, IDB, is certainly in keeping with this. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to say that today's event signifies more than just a special milestone in the history of the University of the Bahamas and its Northern Campus. It also serves to demonstrate the Davis administration's commitment to lead the nation's economic transformation, with Grand Bahama as its innovation epicenter, and with the university playing a pivotal role in entrepreneurial development and training. This agreement aligns with the government blueprint to revolutionize education and training in the country. And this partnership between UB and the IDB brings the administration one step closer to achieving its goal. For Grand Bahama, this signing signifies further demonstration of the commitment of the government to transform challenges into innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, with a determined purpose on introducing an environment where the nation's brightest minds can embrace emerging technologies, the government demonstrates its commitment to remaining focused on the challenges ahead. COVID-19 and the economic fallout taught us as a nation that paying attention and seeking opportunities to expand our thinking about what is ahead is critical to survival. As the world changes, and we know that the only constant is change, it is essential that we as a people embrace technological advancement to not only survive and thrive, but also to ensure we are engaged in activities that support the sustainability of our economy, as well as encouraging creative entrepreneurship. Grand Bahama, we have much to look forward to, and the government is extremely enthused with and we welcome this partnership. Today's agreement is a critical step towards national development, ensuring Grand Bahamians and Bahamians across the archipelago are provided more educational opportunities to develop the skills and professional strengths needed to support service delivery, while encouraging the development of businesses, and in particular, e-businesses. As we all know, nothing that is worth it comes easy. Hence, we must recognize that there will be challenges as we move forward. But this agreement makes the future ahead all the more possible. The creation of this Center of Entrepreneurship and Innovation will facilitate significant economic diversification and spur digital transformation across all sectors of our community. It will also serve as a revolutionary bridge between where our education system is today and the bright future of tomorrow. Barack Obama, former president of the United States, stated, and I quote, "In a global economy where the most valuable skill you can sell is your knowledge, a good education is no longer just a pathway to opportunity. It is a prerequisite," end quote. This agreement is one such prerequisite needed to catapult the growth and development of Grand Bahama and, by and large, the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. On behalf of the government of the Bahamas, the Ministry for Grand Bahama, I thank the university and the Inter-American Development Bank for their commitment to the people and residents of the Bahamas. May God continue to bless you, and may God continue to bless the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Thank you.